Are you also dreaming of great success and wealth in your life? If yes, then there is a book for you which has changed the lives of millions of people. Think and Grow Rich is not just a book but a formula that can turn your dreams into reality. Imagine if you also had the same secrets that the richest and most successful people of the world had, then how would your life be? Know those precious secrets that can take you to your destiny. Are you ready to change your destiny? You were a small child when Andrew Carnegie told him one of his secrets, a secret due to which 500 rich people wrote their own destiny. Napoleon Hill kept searching for it for 20 years and finally he came to know that success can be found in any profession or career, and an illiterate or less educated person can also become rich. The author wants to share this secret with his readers, that how 500 rich people got such a big success in their lives, and this secret is only for those who are ready to know it. Those who applied this secret, their dream of becoming rich has been fulfilled, but it cannot happen so easily. You will have to make some effort. In this book you will know what and how to do to get success, how and when to start it. Yes, anyone can get success, but it will be achieved only by the one who adopts it in reality. In every chapter of this book, those 13 steps have been told which Napoleon Hill has recommended to become rich. Anyone can make his life successful by adopting these steps. If you want money, respect, personality, peace and happiness in your life, then you can know its secret from those rich people. As you cross these 13 steps, you will come closer to that secret. Now get ready, because the opportunity that is going to come to you now will change your life. Napoleon Hill has given us a clue to this secret, that behind the beginning of all progress, all wealth, there is an idea. Chapter 1: Desire. When you want something with all your heart, it becomes a reality and comes in front of you. By constantly thinking about your dream, you start finding ways to achieve it. A term this is called money consciousness, which means being crazy about money, that is, you have a desire to earn a lot of money. This is a state of mind where you start considering yourself rich. When you become money conscious, you start earning money. We are telling you 6 steps here which will definitely make you money conscious. First of all, think about how much money you want to earn. It will not be enough to just say that I want to earn a lot of money. You will have to think of a fixed amount so that you can really fulfill your dream. The second step is that you will have to decide what you can do to earn so much money, because you will not get anything for free, and the third step is to decide the date on which you can get your desired amount. The fourth step will be to think of a special plan through which you can earn this money, and once you have made a plan, you have to move forward on that path without hesitation. Your fifth step will be to write down your foolproof plan somewhere. How much money do you want? By when do you want it, and what will be your plan? Write all these things on a paper. And finally, the sixth step is to read this statement twice a day and remember it. If you really have a desire to become rich, then it is not difficult for you to follow these steps. In this way, you will see, feel and will also be able to believe that you have money. Keep repeating this and you will become a money-minded person. Remember one thing, that every big achievement seems like a dream before it is achieved. Chapter 2. Faith is such a power in this universe that brings us closer to those things in which we believe. When we think positive, everything good starts happening to us automatically, but when we think negative, bad things start happening automatically. If seen, there is no such thing as bad luck or bad fortune, it just matters what we believe in. Some people start considering themselves unlucky without any reason, and some always consider themselves poor. If we start believing that we cannot change our circumstances, then it means that we have written our own bad luck, because whatever we make up our mind, the same things will start happening in reality. If you create fear and doubt in your mind, you will always remain afraid and will not be able to trust yourself. By doing this, you are binding yourself in a circle from which it will be difficult to come out. To become money conscious, it is very important to trust yourself. Remember that you should see and feel yourself rich every moment and believe in yourself that one day you will earn a lot of money. Those who say on every matter that they are poor, such people never become rich. We can become what we want to become by believing in ourselves. The thoughts we fill in our mind become our reality one day. So it is your choice whether you choose poverty or richness. Once you inculcate the thought of becoming rich in your mind, then your belief will remove all limitations for you and bring you success. Chapter Th Auto-Suggestion, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Our subconscious mind is actually like a fertile land. If we do not sow useful seeds in it, then weeds will start growing in it. For this, we will have to adopt auto-suggestion or self-suggestion so that useless garbage does not grow in our mind. We can do it ourselves. We are so capable that we can choose the thoughts that come in our subconscious mind. This subconscious mind of ours makes our thoughts a reality. But to do this, we have to reach it through auto-suggestion. That is why it is said that we should always fill our mind with positive thoughts, and when we are unable to control it, then we lose. Repeat this thing every day: that what do you want? If you want to be rich, then be ready for it. Make this desire your habit. Then one day this habit of yours will give you such opportunities that your success will become a reality. From today itself, start thinking of yourself as a rich and successful person. The plan to reach your goal is in your subconscious. Just keep practicing auto-suggestion so that your plan starts coming to you automatically. Chapter 4 Special Knowledge. Henry Ford did not have any formal education, but he had a good knowledge about automobiles. During the days of World War I, he had filed a defamation case against the Chicago newspaper because the newspaper had ignored him. Pacificer wanted to prove that Henry was really ignoring him. Ford was disturbed by the absurd questions of the court. He replied, "Whatever questions you want to ask me, I can call my admin here to answer them. Now will you tell me that when I can hire people who can give me information about everything, then why do I need to fill my mind with so much knowledge? Ford's answer caused silence in the court. Ford did not have any special general knowledge, but he definitely had special knowledge of his work. He knew what his goal was. That is why people who are not very educated are still successful. The things that we learn by reading general knowledge or in school are often not of much use to us until we are seen using them in real life. This is just bookish learning, not practical. If you have a special interest in something, then you can do a short course in it or take training for it. In this way, you will gain complete knowledge of that thing which can be useful in your business later on. Learning is not limited to school only. You can do it in life as well. You can learn anything at any age. Whether you have a family or are doing a full-time job, you can take out time to learn your skills. Having a specialized knowledge is a very good thing because you get to know what you have to learn and what work you have to do in the future. It is very important to prove your skills. Often, while hiring employees, companies not only look at their credentials but also look at their personality. How you behave with people or customers or how you will be able to handle the situation. A successful person may not be educated, but he definitely has a special ambition and personality. Remember that a person who considers school education to be everything and stops learning will always remain an ordinary person. He may achieve a position, but success is achieved only when you keep learning something in life. Chapter 5 Kalpana. It is a very old story. Once an old native doctor went to a chemist's shop. He told the young clerk of the shop that the kettle and the wooden paddle had become quite old. The clerk bought a new kettle and wooden paddle for $500. This amount was equal to the doctor's life savings. The doctor gave the clerk a small piece of paper on which a magic formula was written. The doctor took $500 from the clerk and left from there because with this money he could pay off his debt and live comfortably. The young clerk had invested his life savings in that formula. He made the magic formula by mixing the things written in that paper. He found a kind of gold in that kettle, which started the sugar industry and due to which lots of people got employment. It made a small city in the south a business capital. In this way, that old kettle was useful for the whole world. Do you know what mixture was made in that kettle? Coca-Cola. Yes, the thing that was made from that mixture was Coca-Cola, and the name of the clerk who made this mixture was Asa Candler. But the secret of Coca-Cola's success was not that piece of paper, it was Asa Candler's imagination to fulfill our desires. Imagination is needed so that they can become reality. The thing that is stopping you from being successful is only your own thinking. Change your thinking, use your imagination, and then see the magic. Coca-Cola also ran on an idea. All the things that we see around us today, like gadgets or social media, are all based on ideas. Many of us wait for a break throughout our lives, but success is not achieved in a day. Your idea should be such that it can withstand all kinds of critics. You may also get defeat, disappointment and disappointment in it. So be prepared for all these things as well. Make your idea your passion. Work on it continuously without stopping. Make it a reality. Only then will your idea become so strong that it can withstand all kinds of challenges. Chapter 6 Organized Plan. You cannot be successful unless you have a solid plan. Find people who can help you in your plan. When you take help from people, it is obvious that you will have to give them some benefit or compensation in return. Create a group of your own and keep discussing your plan with them to avoid failure. For this, establish a good working relationship with your group. You will need all kinds of people because a single person does not have the knowledge, experience or ability of everything. To achieve success, you will need the cooperation of others in perfect harmony. And keep in mind that before working on the plan, take the opinion of all the members of your group. If the first plan fails, then work on the second one, and if this also does not work, then do not give up. Keep making new plans until you get a solid plan. Remember how Thomas Edison tried 10,000 times, only then he succeeded in making a light bulb. It was only after failing again and again that he became a great inventor. The one who gives up never wins, and the one who wins never gives up. Those who give up lack passion, but even after losing, those who make new plans become winners in the end. Failure means that something is wrong somewhere, which made your plan not work. It needs to be changed. If Thomas had also given up, then today probably no one would have even known his name. When you fail, find the reason for it. What can you do to improve it? Make a new foolproof plan and work on it afresh. Chapter 10 Sane Decisions. Ford Motors Model T was once considered the ugliest car in the world. Henry Ford was advised by his company's ADWA to change the design of this car, but Ford did not listen and continued to make Model T. Although later he did make some changes in its design, but before that Model T earned him a lot of money. Henry Ford was known for his quick decisions and strong determination, and every successful person has this quality. Those who say yes sometimes and no sometimes are always poor and failures. Whenever you make quick decisions, you also start working on them immediately. Delaying only leads to a waste of money and time, and the result is not achieved. Ford did not listen to those people at all who criticized Model T because he had full faith in his decision. Rich people do not waste time in taking any decision. They are not easily influenced by the words of people. Rather, they trust their own ideas. Opinion is the cheapest thing in this world. He is also ready to give free advice to anyone. If you will always keep asking people for their opinion, then you will not get any benefit. Most of the people will give you such useless opinions which will only discourage you and not motivate you. even if they are your close friends or relatives. Consult only with your mastermind group. Only your group has complete sympathy and harmony with you because you have only one aim. Choose the members of your group carefully. Remember that in this world only that person is respected whose words have power and whose work speaks. And successful people know what they want and they keep achieving it. Chapter 8. Perseverance. Of course slowly but keep moving forward continuously. After all, start from somewhere, only then will you get success one day. Before moving towards your destination, choose your destination. It is very important to know what you want to achieve and why. Only then will you get motivation. Believe in yourself that you are so capable. You have that skill and knowledge that can bring you success. Prepare a right plan for yourself which will help you achieve success. Maintain a good relationship with those colleagues who are helping you in the plan. Test your willpower and then focus on your plan. First of all, it is important to drive away the fear from your mind. The one who is afraid cannot do anything. There are so many people who are waiting for a big break. A favorite job or business opportunity can be a big break for them, but such people remain dismayed. To get a break, one has to make equal efforts. It is not found suddenly, but we can get our big break when we make a plan for it and keep moving forward on its path. Now there must be some people who would have got this opportunity with their strong desire and special plan, but could not succeed. Why is this? Because they gave up easily. As soon as they failed once, they accepted defeat and left the plan, but they forgot that this defeat was temporary. There is only one answer to defeat, and that is to keep moving forward. Many times it seems that some hidden guide puts many obstacles in our way just to test us. Our defeat tests our willpower. There is only one way to test it. When you make a habit of moving forward without stopping, then defeat will never become an obstacle in your path. Then whatever you have thought of, you will definitely accomplish it. Chapter 9 Mastermind. There is a saying that knowledge is power, but you cannot become rich on its basis alone. Knowledge becomes power only when it is used to achieve your goal. Mastermind is a group of such people who can increase your knowledge so that it can become your power. The desire and purpose of these people is the same as yours. We can understand this from the electric battery. A single battery will give only a little energy, but when we have more than one battery, we will keep getting their energy for a long time. Similarly, when you have a mastermind group, your strength increases manifold, and with their help you can also overcome your weaknesses. Before forming his corporation, Henry Ford was also a poor, illiterate and ignorant person, but he ran his business with 50 trusted people who were his masterminds. He also had friendship with Thomas Edison. Ford was with these trusted and great friends. He maintained a very friendly and cooperative relationship. It was because of this capable mastermind group that Henry Ford was able to overcome his poverty and become such a successful businessman. It took him only 10 years to become educated and intelligent, and after 25 years he had become the richest man in his country. There are many economic advantages of joining a mastermind group, but it is also mentally beneficial. Whenever two brain powers meet each other, a new unseen power is created, which together with those two brains, creates the power of three brains. It is obvious that when there are so many brains in a group, it will also increase the power of a single brain. Overall, two brains can think better than a single brain. If there is a good working relationship between the people of the group, then together they can achieve more than any individual. They can do wonders together because their power is many times more than that of a single person. Chapter 10 The Secret of Sex Transmutation. Transmutation is when energy changes from one form to another. Sex is the most powerful stimulus of a human being. Transmute means that we can use our sex energy in many more productive works because it has a lot of power. Sex energy can be used very well for creativity and business. Sex is a natural thing. It is included in the things needed by humans. You cannot turn away from it. If it is not controlled, it becomes a destructive weapon. But if it is used like willpower, then a lot can be achieved from it. All the successful musicians, lawyers, artists and businessmen have used this hunger of their body in their creativity and became great. There are many ways to stimulate the mind like alcohol, drugs or fear of your mind. But among all these, sex is the strongest. The person who cannot control it often lives in crime, poverty and misery. Whoever has used this power correctly has always benefited from it, and he emerges as a genius. A genius person is like a pilot of a plane. He goes over mountains and trees. He starts flying high. Sex and food are like high mountains and trees in our life. A genius is like a man who can control his body. He has freed himself by crossing the obstacles. Now he can open the path of progress for himself by making better use of his creative imagination. Our creative imagination is like the sixth sense. The more we use it, the better it becomes. By practicing creative imagination, successful people become more intelligent and productive. Studies have proved that successful people have strong sexual energy, but they apply this energy where they need their creative outlet. All the songs, poems or novellas and confidence are reflected in your sex appeal. Look at any artist or businessman, you will understand yourself. You too can use this potential within you for your creative imagination. Find a way to bring out your sexual energy which is creative, and do not keep calming it by considering it as the hunger of the body. You cannot even imagine how much power is there in your mind. There is no end to it, so use it to make yourself great, and at the same time, take advantage of your sexual energy to make your career better. Take it to new heights and become rich. Chapter 11 Subconscious Mind. We all know that we have no control over the subconscious mind, but this is the part that controls all our desires, emotions and decision-making power. All we have to do is to always keep our mind filled with positive thoughts. Gradually, these positive thoughts will get ingrained in all our minds. This is a method that will gradually take us towards success. To improve your subconscious, bring thoughts of faith, love, success, passion, romance and hope in.